People have been buzzing non-stop about Clarissa and Papoose, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. Clarissa Shields is not your average Instagram user. She doesn't play games, and she didn't hesitate to expose Remy for allegedly trying to seduce Papoose through sneaky tactics, sending inappropriate photos, and more. It left everyone wondering, what exactly was Remy trying to achieve? Was she trying to break up Clarissa and Pap just to keep control? Or was it something deeper than jealousy? When you step back and look at the history, the situation gets even messier. Remy had been through a lot during her time in prison, but through it all, Papoose stayed solid. He held her down when she was locked up, dealt with the chaos, even married her while she was still incarcerated. He never cheated, never embarrassed her, and never broke her trust. If that's not devotion, then nothing is. That's why people felt like Remy believed she could do anything and Pap would never leave her, because he had always loved her so deeply. But when the cheating allegations with Easy surfaced and Remy kept denying everything while Pap was quietly hurting, that was the breaking point. Eventually, Papoose said enough, walked away, and moved on with Clarissa. Most people assumed that if Pap did start a new relationship, he would keep it low-key. After all, he had just ended a long-term marriage with Remy, and for years the two were celebrated as one of the strongest couples in hip-hop. But Papoose surprised everyone by stepping into a very public relationship with Clarissa Shields, one of the best female boxers and mixed martial artists in the world. She's the only fighter in history, male or female, to hold all 4 major world titles in 3 different weight classes. She became a 2-, 3-, 4-, and 5-division world champion, making her not just younger than Remy but extremely successful, disciplined, and respected. This irritated Remy deeply. Why? Because she couldn't claim Clarissa was a downgrade. Clarissa wasn't a random Instagram model. She was a bona fide champion with global recognition, something that made Remy feel threatened in a way she never expected. Of course, Remy is talented in her own right, a skilled rapper successful in her career, respected in the hip-hop world. But she knew the narrative had changed and she didn't like it. When the rumors about her cheating with Easy first surfaced, she denied everything for months and insisted her marriage was fine. But Pap eventually made it clear he had moved on. Even then, he tried to remain respectful. He never publicly accused Remy of cheating or embarrassed her the way she had embarrassed him. But once Papoose and Clarissa went public, Remy snapped. She took to social media and made things messy on purpose. And she timed it perfectly. Right when a major movie about Clarissa's life was about to be released, starring Ryan Destiny and several other big names. A huge moment for Clarissa. A moment where she needed every bit of good press. Fans believe Remy tried to sabotage that moment intentionally. She went online and leaked text messages Clarissa had sent to Papoose. One message read, "You take accountability. You are the one who is married. If you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know you made it home safely or communicate that you fell asleep in the Sprinter." People immediately assumed Clarissa and Pap were involved before he officially ended things with Remy. It sounded like they had been talking for a while, and that Clarissa was asking him to just be honest. Instead of addressing her own actions, Remy mocked Clarissa publicly. She posted, "Papoose dumb fell asleep on the phone with Clarissa lying in my house." But she didn't stop there. She continued, "This woman Clarissa Shields and that sorry publicity team have been putting out fake stories about. I'm having a hard time feeling anything." Clown continued saying, "Hey Miss Shield, I'm a one-boyfriend woman just like I was a one-husband man, and I'm a good woman at that. This is why MFs won't just go. And he's never going to buy you anything because he thinks he's the prize. He's a taker, not a giver. Plus I'm the one with the bag. Please stop playing with me, because I'm not the enemy you want. I'm not even angry. In fact, I'm content with it. I finally moved on." She claimed Remy was playing the victim since P had finally stepped in to defend himself and his lady. He called Jim Y out for being bitter about him leaving her, despite her allegedly cheating multiple times with more men than Easy. He said that instead of handling things like civilized adults, she preferred to clout chase on social media. "I didn't want to engage in this social media nonsense for the sake of my 6-year-old daughter, who must go to school as you can see, and I remained silent throughout it all." She responded, I will never get anyone arrested again because you are lying, which can be easily verified. You are the one who plays with the police, falsifying texts that you claim to have sent about history that happened in front of the world. It's pitiful, stuff from a decade ago, just to make up a story and defend adultery as a form of narcissism. The allegations that Remy had cheated on him with his cousin last Christmas, while he was home with their daughter, continued to surface. He stated, "I've moved on, and now she's lying and becoming upset. She has a narcissistic personality. I suggested we obtain a divorce like grown-ups, but she refused." He added that everyone saw the same man in the photo position. The last time he saw him, after he knocked him unconscious, Remy roused him and brought him home for 4 days. He said, "As you can see, my narcissistic daughter was eager to tell lies about it. Once more, he shook my hand before sleeping with my wife, which is why I knocked me every day to make me look bad and make him look like God's gift." For too long I begged Pap to stop the story, but he insisted the best thing to do was stay quiet. "I'm tired." He said he would never choose you because you're ugly. "Don't worry, I saw everything, and now the world will see it because you're so tough." Remy clearly wanted to cause maximum damage, and she didn't hesitate to reveal more private messages. She exposed texts showing Clarissa panicking after she realized Remy had leaked their private conversations. Clarissa blew up Pap's phone, saying things like, "I know you hate internet games, but you need to do something today about this. My PR team is going to freak out when they see this. I can't be up there exposed like this before the movie comes out. Did you get your other phone yet?" She ended one message saying, "Don't worry. I'm not scared of anything," she said. This only added fuel to the fire. Publicly, it now looked like a triangle full of secrets, betrayal, embarrassment, and strategic timing. She wrote in her story, "Hey Michelle, you were dumb. He was getting me arrested. The woman who was holding me down in a sidebar, and he was about to say that he wrote my Imagine. And if anything private leaked about me, it was him, because he threatened that to Remy." Remy then proceeded to leak even more information about me, including more texts in which Clarissa appeared to be pleading with Papoose for the bare minimum. "Say I'm not happy, but all right, I'm going to stop. I don't want to stress you more than you already are. So I'm just going to stop how I feel. I'm just tired of talking and you're not hearing me. Thank you for your honesty though. That's always the best option. I will not say anything more, but I am requesting gifts, and you are free to do as you see fit. I'm tripping, and I'm expressing that I enjoy flowers, and that I want time set aside specifically for me. I'm lying here feeling foolish because..." Remy refuted the claims that she abandoned him. "All you do is lie. And does that look okay in the background?" Their daughter had asked this on Christmas. She accused him of having a serious gambling addiction, attempting to pressure her for money so their divorce would go smoothly, recording her to manipulate her public image. She said he tried to make her look like a snitch or a rat whenever she called the police for help. In response, she claimed, "You do anything to keep the black love image. How many times have you purposefully humiliated me in front of friends, family, and your own mind, and you were okay with it? You hated that I started my rap battle league, and were mad I was helping other rappers over you." She added that he made her feel uncomfortable and pushed her away, claiming he was jealous of her success. She continued, "You actually stated that you would attempt to destroy me. That funny knockout story. Everyone knew what happened but didn't see it. It's becoming old to me. You disappear and come and go like a burglar in the night with a mask on. You help create a narrative for the public by giving battle rappers and my firm stories and purchasing information because my security knew you and knew you were running low on funds." She made additional claims of marital violence, alleging that Papoose groped her frequently and forced her to attend award shows and pretend everything was fine because he was jealous of her receiving positive attention. The woman she collaborated with eventually revealed the real cause of her annoyance before Clarissa stabbed her in the back and dragged her husband into the mess. She and Clarissa had a long history together and had always been friendly. She even showed screenshots of Clarissa in her DMs wishing her a happy new year and writing, "He is Papa's weirdo girlfriend." She added, "The fact that this woman contacted me a few days later to ask for advice on how to show